Oh, we can get agility too. My debate is, do we go upgrade agility? We can always get better. That is the beauty of being human. No matter how good as we get, we always become better. What do we think? Agility upgrade or acquire bend time, where we slow time for a short duration? What he said. When it comes to my content, I don't get me wrong. Like, I kid around, so I keep saying my content shit. Don't get me wrong, I feel like it's good, but I don't feel like it's the best, because I honestly, in my personal opinion, I feel like there's still so much for me to learn when it comes to streaming overall, with so many different parts of it, which is why I make the joke of my content shit. It's a matter of, I always know there's stuff that can be done better. I've seen better, and I just try my hardest, and that's all I can do. But either way, what do we think? Do we get bend time or upgrade agility so we can run faster when we're holding dead bodies? Whose content's better then? Yours? Night Tide? Argo? Darks? I can give you a name of a streamer on Twitch if you'd like. Pretty much one of the only two streamers I watch over on Twitch. That being Co-Carnage and ItMeJP. Shut up, mine ain't that good. The only thing that's good about my content, I feel, the only reason I feel my content stands out is I do certain things with my content that I don't see a lot of other people do, and I try and take advantage of stuff. So, like, say for example, I don't know if it's triggered recently, but I make it so I have timers that, so instead of having everything, like with my overlay for example, instead of having everything on one screen, I have it so everything will slowly fade in type thing, because I don't like have everything on once. So every now and then, I can make it so it'll switch, and there's the dono goal. It'll be on screen for a moment, so you know the dono goal's there. And then it'll just fade itself out eventually. It goes away. When it goes away. God, how long is 10 seconds? There we go. And it's just shit like that. I've got commands that my mods can use, so like, if I'm in a specific thing, FM on, trigger, so they can trigger parts of the overlay. That's the only bits of my whole content thing I think of mine I always do stand out compared to others. There's a lot of other streamers out there just have everything on the stream one go type thing, and I try and make it minimalistic so things fade in and out. Hence why I have like 10 different scenes in my OBS. Myself, when I'm streaming and moderating by myself, I get so annoyed with some people think I'm just being Scottish. Our Brew is the only person you watch on Twitch. Grim Shush, you've got great content. I can always try and do better, yeah, but everyone has areas to prove on true. I used to do all that stuff, Lumus, but I have yet to set it up like that. But you know how you can always do all the sauces, all the sauce, right? Yeah, I know I can do all the sauces, but if I do all the sauces in like the one scene, so for example with the dono goal, right? The way you see that fade in is because I've got it set in OBS that's actually switching to a different scene. And the only thing on that scene is the dono goal, so it gets to fade in and fade out. Where if I did a source, you would just be like, there's dono goal, and there's out. So it's that cleanness of fading in and out, which is why I have all the scenes. Grim, your content is spot on. You're the only streamer I watch that tells people that instead of pussyfooting around it. To be honest, it's one of the best things about Grim's channel is the fact of if someone comes in and tries to cause bullshit, he's like, go get the fuck lost. No, there's no bullshit central there. Let's go with agility. Let's upgrade that. His mods, yeah, true. Let me out. There we go.
You went down there in the sewers?
I don't have time for being general people. Let's just be honest and real with each other and we will have a better time. Well, it's not just that. Not only will you have a better time and you just be real with us people, you just cut the bullshit out of the way. People get to know exactly who you are straight away type thing. So it's a matter of someone comes into your channel, Grim, and either you or your mods are immediately like, calm the fuck down or get the fuck lost. And immediately you're setting the tone for your channel of like, people automatically know, well, okay, I don't want to be here. And you're like, that's fine, I don't want you here anyway. You tell me about your key.
Dust here, dust there. Feels like the whole world is dusty.
The whole world is dusty. The whole world is filled with dead skin.
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed. You've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo. Because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwell is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse.
I don't want to, as fake ass people in my community. I want a community that cares about those in the community. You know what it means. You know it means more than anything. Oh, I completely agree. It's for them exact reasons, Grim, is why
they have the controlling parliamentary votes.
There was games I used to enjoy playing on stream, and I had plans to play a lot more on stream. Like for example, Rainbow Six Siege. I used to play that every now and then as a while back. And then when they introduced stuff like hype zones and stuff, I purposely avoided every one of those games.
To brief you personally, I think it's best.
Sadly, like I know you can make it so hype zone will never as thing if you play them games, but to me that's not the point. So it's the type of thing, as sadly as much as it is, if there was ever a game that I was playing loads and they ever got like a hype zone for it, it'd be like, nope, that just gets cut out straight away. I'm not about it.
Corvo, a moment if I may.
You'll DM me? Go ahead.
I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men.
The whole idea of hype zone,
cruel,
as a concept, sounds amazing. Put into practice, it's awful, in my opinion. Absolutely awful.
To the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Hello? Did you want in this conversation? Let's go check Samuel's little bed.
Hello. My name is Samuel. This machine was tossed into the river by the Admiral, but I fetched it. and it appears to be working. Let's see if it is. Test. Test. There we go.
I do, and my lips are sealed.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
I like it. I like it a lot. Also, speaking of DMs and stuff, what's this link thing about you sent me? Like, at 9:30 in the morning, when I was still asleep. Yeah, what is it about?
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo. You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing they'll be.
So basically, it's a way for you to make money from your web browsing. Oh,
get
okay.
inside the cat if he don't kill you.
Fancy.
Territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back.
Now, for the part of the game that doesn't really make sense.
Emily must mean a lot to you.
So as you can see, we're in the same location as last time.
Be careful going up the street, Corvo.
Yet now there's different bone charms and stuff everywhere. Here we go, the chaos. Your actions affect the city. The higher number of deaths results in more rats and weepers. The weepers are the things we found in the tunnel, and weepers are basically like people slowly being infected by the plague that haven't died. Different reactions from your allies and darker financial outcomes. So the game starts at default at low chaos, and you could basically all you can do is build the chaos up. You can never bring the chaos down. You're already at the lowest, and as you go throughout the game, you've got to kind of like do stuff like that. You got yourself this, or what? Just get yourself. I am always interested when people get themselves stuff. Ultimate Pro controller for PS4. Ooh. Ooh. No, I want to click on the link, thank you. There we go. I say click on the link, not on his name. God, do it right. There we go. And a Switch Pro controller. Nice. See, the most fanciest controller I own, currently sitting on my office floor, is an Xbox One controller, and it's the Recon Tech one. That's the fanciest controller I own. I literally got it to how good it looked. So now they have their turrets up. I honestly have to wonder how long are we staying away before we come and do these missions, because as far as I'm aware, we're sleeping for one night. And I don't care who you are. You tell me you build that in one night, I'm calling bull. The Xbox Wired Controller Series 2. Is that the Elite one? Yeah, Xbox Elite. I've never owned an Xbox Elite controller. Riggs Gaming has PS4 Pro controllers. See, I've never owned any of them fancy controllers. I've always had the basic ones. Like I say, the most fanciest one is our Recon Tech 1. If I can quickly shuffle along and grab it. That's literally the fanciest controller I own. Just because of its looks. The other fancy thing that did have rubber grips on the back. That slowly came off from use. And because the rubber grips are no longer there, I'm technically not allowed to sell this. Which also means I'm technically not allowed to sell my Xbox One. Because this is the only Xbox One controller I own. Sadly, as much as I'd love to get rid of it, I'm stuck on my Xbox One paperweight. Private sale, I probably could, but I can never be asked doing that type of hassle. It means like going on Facebook or eBay or anything like that. It's like, Now I do.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Thaddeus Campbell, formerly High Overseer, is no longer a citizen of
I
Dunwall.
do believe I've got to be careful
He now
here.
bears the Heretic's brand, and by one of the oldest traditions of the Abbey of the Everyman, it is now a minor criminal offense to
Granny, shut up shop.
or house. In this time of spiritual crisis,
Because if I remember correctly,
the Feast of Painted Kettles.
yes, we now have assassins. Yeah, if you want to post the link, Oracle, feel free. Take the bone charm. Which one's this do? Your max mana has been slightly increased. Yes, please. Go with that one. Put that on. Yum. Rewire tool. Okay, T. That's what I need. Do I need permission from? No. We allow links here. If we know what the link is, it's perfectly fine. If people like end up posting like just if a randomer comes in and starts posting links, that's when they get deleted. Look, I know I helped you before, buddy, and it looks like you're making a bit of money, but it's all mine now. Okay? Good? Yeah? Good. If I remember correctly, isn't Night Tide sponsored by Rick? Or he's a partner with them or something like that. Yeah, he is. Cool. That was an assassin.
Come on, let's get this guy. I'm gonna loot your corner.
All these deaths having to do with me. Shit. heat is wrecking face. Press the wrong button. He lost his head. Oh, these deaths are gonna fall onto me. Well, we've been spotted, so there goes Ghost.
I don't think they're gonna last much longer in there.
That's what they get for taking free storage. That painted elixir is bad stuff.
Slackjaw'll be waiting for you.
There's a flipping bone charm or a rune in there. I know there is.
Easy, easy. You just need a bit. Ain't you heard? Slackjaw keeps the good stuff for himself. Rest of us get 1 part elixir, 3 parts water.
Yum 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 yum.
That's just to make the swallowing go smooth.
Well, I ain't taking no chances on getting played. Drink till you drop. That's my motto.
Made it. Blueprint. You did a lot of comparisons on the controller. That's gonna go. You don't keep with personally like the DualShock? Yeah, I don't mind the basic controllers. But I say that purely because I've never had a fancy one. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me out. No, no, out, out, no, no, no. No. Oh no, you're free. See you later, guys. Your problem. Sorry. 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 I've never had like I say, that Xbox One controller I show was the fanciest controller I've ever owned.
I'll stick you.
That settles that.
So about them health potions we couldn't pick up.
Oh, bastard. What the fuck are you looking at?
Blow off, Chopper.
Yum. Did I ever play WoW? I played WoW for like 4 months straight years ago. I went back to it once, I think. I played WoW, I think, just before the Catalysm launch, and just after a Mist of Pandaria launch. I played WoW. My highest level I got a character to 90 or 80, whichever was the max at the time. I can't remember. From that, I haven't touched WoW ever since. Like that again. Nowadays, the MMO I play is Final Fantasy 14. Is my MMO poison of choice. I return to Guild Wars 2 every time there's a story update.
A villain I might have some work for. Somebody put plague in the brute tank. Half my men are weepers. Trapped 3 of them in the distillery. Rest are wandering in the
I wonder who is
Since
that?
it's so, and I find myself short of able bodies, I may have a point of interest for you, see?
Oh, and about your 3 that you trapped? Yeah,
Way I figure it, there ain't nobody worth killing around here except those 2 Pendletons.
Am I gonna try out Classic? No.
I'm right, ain't I? See, Slackjaw.
I'm not gonna be touching Classic.
Them boys are twins. Rich, mean, and weird.
The biggest reason I was playing WoW at the time is because my friends that I had were also playing WoW, and they wanted me to get in with them, and that's why I was having my enjoyment. Was just playing with friends. My experience of World of Warcraft was literally go on, find a class that you wanted, find a race that could play that class, then... In fact, no, sorry, that wasn't my experience. That was my friend's experience. My experience was we're playing undead. If you want to play if you want to play with us, you've got to play undead. So we start in the same city. Fine, I guess I'm playing undead. What can undead play? Oh, I guess I'm playing a mage. We go through, hit level 15 or 10, whatever it was, to start doing dungeons, and then dungeon our way all the way to max level. That's my WoW experience. That kind of sucks. It was fine. I was used to it at that point. I was in my group of friends I had at the time. Oh, good lord, what have I done? My group of friends I had at the time. I was always the one to not be as involved in the conversation of what's being planned, as always being the last to know what's going on and the last to deal with all the decisions that's being made. That was me and my old group of friends. I'm still friends with them to this day, really, because we only talk nowadays about anime and stuff. We hardly play any games together, like at all. No, that was a thing. That sounds like me with half of Destiny. What Destiny 1 and 2, or half of Destiny? No, yeah. Yeah, 1 and 2, right. Yeah, so that was just generally my experience when it came to video games at the time. In we go. Well, let me know if you ever change your mind. At the very least, I won't force you into a race. Like I say, I've got no plans for a while. Like I say, but I look at it these days, it just doesn't like intrigue me. Hey guys. No, you don't see anyone.